the south side, coding with the list. Shout out my best. I got it, sending me please, make a little nest. I told Lotto, put him in the hole, put him in the casket. Double O Lotto, hold on, this shit a class.
For me.
Where the kickbacks at? Where the kickbacks at? Damn, she got tattoos on her body. Light skin, kinda naughty. She get lit sipping on Bacardi. I just pulled up to the party. I did walk straight.
Hey, what's going on YouTube land? This your boy TJ and welcome to my YouTube channel Wrestling Nostalgia, where I give my reviews and WWE shows and PLE events. But today I want to talk about something, right? So as we know, Jaida Parker, Miss Parker, hey, how you doing, Miss Parker? Okay, let me stop the theatrics. So I want to talk about Jaida Parker. As we know, she is a megastar on the rise. And she resides on NXT, but soon to be on the main roster. But that's just a prediction, so don't take my word for it. But probably like in a year or two, she's gonna be on the main roster. Trust and believe that. We've seen her grow through leaps and bounds and is doing better on the mic. And I know one promo that like really stood out to me is when her and Lash Legend were going back and forth. And she was all like, oh yeah, because you do anything for Big Trick or something like that along the lines.
Wow, Lash. I never knew you could think of anything other than Big Trick.
Yo, she ate Lash up on the mic when they did that whole intervention thing that they had, or whatever it was called, where all 6 of them that were in the ladder match were, I guess, getting their little, popping they ish to each other. But anyways, that's beside the point, right? So Bianca Belair had like a similar, background. When she was on NXT, unfortunately, she was never given the opportunity to be the NXT Women's Champion, therefore never truly becoming a Grand Slam, because that's the only one championship out of the 4 to make her a Grand Slam champion. Even though they do have mid-card championship belts now, I'm guessing they're not going to count those as a Grand Slam. I'm guessing. I'm not completely sure of the criteria to be Grand Slam now. I don't know if you have to win those other championships or not, but I'm guessing not. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that I have an unfortunate feeling. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that Jaida Parker is going to suffer the same fate as Bianca Belair. If you look at how they came about and the meteoric rise and everything like that, they kind of are similar. Bianca had a big match with Shayna Baszler at TakeOver and she lost. Actually, she lost, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 different women's championship matches. And I'm like, goodness gracious, are you serious? Like, she lost twice to Shayna Baszler in a fatal 4-way, and in the singles match before that, and then she lost to Rhea Ripley. And I'm like, goodness gracious, like they did that woman dirty. Jaida Parker, this year, she lost at No Mercy to Roxanne Perez in the big match, all for Julia to make her triumphant appearance at the pay-per-view to challenge her. So I'm like, now it's, I don't know about y'all, but as far as with Roxanne, it's like a ticking, it's like a clock or a countdown. Like, who's going to take the championship from her? Because at this point now, as this recording, she got pinned twice. She got pinned by Stephanie Valkyrie once. And then the second time in a tag team match, which that was a tag team match as well, a 10-woman tag team match, Zarya had pinned her. So it's like, who's going to be the, champion at this point? Because you can't keep making her go over these women. Because honestly, it's starting to get old to me. But like I said, just let me reel it back here, right? So the reason why I feel like Jaida Parker is going to be kind of lost in obscurity as far as the women's championship goes, because they still have her in a prominent spot, thank goodness, because I was hoping after she lost the women's championship, which I was rooting for her to win, I was like, oh my goodness, please do not sit up there and act like y'all have nothing for this woman to do. She has a roster full of women. Make her feud with them. I don't care. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody wants to work with her. She seems like a pretty chill person. Like I seen some of her interviews. She seems like really, really down to earth, and I really love her vibe.
So they actually reached out to me my senior year of college, or like my 5th year of college, and at the time they were DMing people. So I went to my manager. I'm like, "Is this real?" You know what I'm saying? Because scammers out there and everything. You could be a profile with anybody. And I got the email, I got the DM, I had the meeting, and I'm like, "Oh, they really want me." So I'm like, "Okay." I asked them if I could do my draft first for soccer, and by God's grace, it didn't go my way. It came and it brought me to the WWE, and I took every opportunity I had with it and I ran with it. And now I'm with y'all.
Wow.
With the stacked roster, that's why I had brought all these women up. Speaking of the stacked roster, I just don't know where she would fit in far as with the women's championship title picture. Far as the main women's championship, because with the NXT North American Women's Championship, I do definitely see that being in the future for her to win it. I do definitely see her winning that. And there's nothing wrong with that title. That championship actually is being booked pretty decently, but come on, I do want her to win at least that championship one time. Like, goodness gracious. But with everybody in rotation for it or trying to put their bid in for the women's title, it just, y'all got Zarya, y'all got Stephanie, y'all got Jordan Grace, y'all got Julia. I just don't know. Unless they make that championship thotty, I just don't know where she would fit in. Like, comment section, please sound off. Anybody that's a Jaida Parker fan, do y'all see her honestly winning the women's championship? I mean, I see it for her. But it's like, when you think of WWE Creative as far as NXT, I don't know if they're going to allow her to be the girl in the face. I mean, she has the likability. She seems relatable. She has the look. She can do promos. She can wrestle. She has everything that the company would want. But it feels like she's more so built for the main roster, just like how Bianca Belair was. And the crazy thing about it is, I remember Black House Booking had actually brought this up before, where the way that they were booking Bianca Belair on NXT, he was actually surprised. And really, now that you think about it, like, I'm kind of surprised too that she was able to be like the face of the women's division. Like, she could talk well, she could wrestle well, every match banger. Like, you could look from NXT on up. Definitely the main roster, no misses. Like, this woman really, she's a perfectionist. She really means it, because I can't think of a horrible match. Like, and if it was, honestly, it was on the other person's end. Like, honestly, because she just is that good. And Jaida Parker is starting to climb up that mountain to be almost kind of rival with her at some point in time. Because actually, speaking of which, Jaida Parker actually said that she wanted to work with Bianca Belair in the future. And I definitely see that happening.
Okay, Jaida, first question. What's Jada's dream wrestling match scenario?
Ooh, Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
And Bianca Belair.
Ooh,
Sasha Banks and
Bianca
Bianca
in the ring.
Belair.
Yep.
Dang.
You got that look in your eye too, like you ready, today almost.
What?
Let's go.
Or Mercedes Moné, because she goes by that now. I will, yes, please.
Ooh.
Started on the porch, that was where it all began.
I mean, you already got Jade Cargill. They're kind of like having a little soft breakup launch thing they got going on with Jade and Bianca. So, hey, put your bid in. You know what I'm saying? Line that up.
Line that shit up.
But no, honestly, I do see big things and big plans for Jaida Parker. It's just, do creative see it for her? Because what I don't want to happen is her to just be another girl and being lost in the sauce. She has potential to be a megastar. She is a megastar in the making. Like, nobody saw her for Bianca, but she wound up really like tearing through the women's division. She did her big one. Like, she was in one of the most noteworthy feuds probably to date, to this day.
To this day!
One of the best women's feuds to date with her and Becky Lynch. Bianca Belair definitely have done her big one, and I'm hoping that similar future success is in the picture for Jaida Parker, but it's like, do creative see it for her? And I cannot stress this enough. We can want it for her all we want, and I do. I want it like really, really bad, because I could really see the talent. It's not just because aesthetically she's pleasing, because she is a very beautiful woman. She also can talk on the mic and everything like that. She has everything. And I hope that WWE definitely uses her to her fullest potential, because she has it. I just hope they don't put her in no fugazi storylines and stuff that just does not do anything for her, because she's better than that. But comment down below, how do you feel about Jaida Parker? Do you feel like she's going to be NXT Women's Champion down the line in NXT and break the NXT curse of, you know, the women of ethnic background and be able to be women's champion? Or do you feel like she's gonna fall to the wayside like they did with Bianca Belair and put her to the main roster, and hopefully, you know, she has the same turnaround as Bianca Belair? But who knows, like they always say, anything can happen in WWE. Like, share, and subscribe, help me grow this channel, all that other good stuff, and your love support is greatly appreciated. And welcome and peace. TJ, I'm out.
This is Jaida Parker's time. And if you even come close to my title, I'm gonna turn your ass black and blue.
She does the things I never asked for. No, no, baby, you can touch and feel, just don't care.